Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ananda Edelweiss from Pamulang University, Faculty of English Literature. And I want to make video material about meaning and semantics for my mid-test exam. So guys, before we start the material of today, we have the agenda of the material, such as definition about meaning and semantics. The second one is levels of meaning, and the last one is sentence meaning and compositionality. So, meaning and semantics is the part of linguistics that is concerned with meaning. Meaning is a notion with a wide range of applications, some of which belong to the field of semantics, while others lie beyond it. The first thing to be stated is that semantics is exclusively concerned with the meanings of linguistics, entities such as words, phrases, grammatical forms, and sentences, but not with the meanings of actions or phenomena. And for the next, we have levels of meaning. Levels of meaning in languages refer to different layers of interpretation beyond the literal definition of word and phrases. These layers include figurative, connotative, pragmatic, and affective meanings, which add depth, nuance, and context to communication, allowing for richer understanding and interpretation of language. The next one, we have the part of levels of meaning. The first one is expression meanings, typically refer to linguistic constructs that provide explanation or meanings for words or phrases within a language. This expression aims to clarify the intended sense or reverence of a term, helping to establish common understanding among speakers. And here we have the example of expression meaning. Let's break down the sentence. Her smile was as bright as the morning sun, warming the hearts of everyone around her. In this sentence, it has literal sense. This sentence describes the brightness of the woman's smile, comparing it to the brightness of the morning sun. It suggests that the comparison of the woman's smile to the morning sun is figurative. It conveys a sense of warmth, happiness, and positivity. The next one is utterance meaning. Utterance meaning can be defined as the meaning that results from using an expression in a given COU or context of utterance. Utterance meaning derives from expression meaning on the basis of the particulars provided by the COU. The only aspects of the COU that matter are those that immediately bear on reference and truth of the expression. For example, it's cold in here. In this sentence, it has context of utterance or COU. The meaning of this utterance can vary depending on the context in which it is spoken. If the utterance is said while the speaker is indoors during winter, it might simply convey a factual observation about the temperature of the room. And the next one, we have communicative meaning. Communicative meaning in semantics refers to the message or information conveyed by a linguistic expression in a particular communicative context. This includes not only the literal meaning of the words used but also the intent, assumptions, and implications behind the utterance. For example, could you pass the salt? Let's break down. Interpretation by the listener. The first one, interpretation by the listener. The listener understands that the speaker is asking for the salt to be passed to them. And the second one, implications and inferences. Beyond the literal request for the salt, the utterance carries implicit meanings related to politeness, social norms, and cooperation. The next one is contextual factors. The communicative meaning of the request is influenced by the context of the meal, including the social setting, the relationship between the people at the table, and the ongoing interaction. The next one is grammatical meaning. The grammatical form of a word, insofar as it is not determined by grammar, contributes to its compositional meaning. For example, like she danced gracefully. Let's break down this sentence. Okay, the lexical meaning pertains to the individual words within the sentence. In this case, dance is the verb, which refers to the action of moving rhythmically to music. And in the words gracefully is an adverb derived from the adjective graceful, which describes the manner in which the action is performed. So, lexically, dance refers to the specific action of dancing, and gracefully specifies how dancing is done. And for the next one, syntactic structure and combination rules refers to how word phrases and sentences are organized and combined to convey meaning within a language. For example, the cat cays the mouse. In the syntactic structure, the cat is the subject, cays is the verb, and the mouse is the object. So this syntactic structure reflects the basic work order subject, verb, object. Okay, subject, verb, and object. Common in English sentences. And for the next one, we have the principle if compositionality. What is that? The principle if compositionality in semantics that states the meaning of a complex expression is determined by the meanings of its constituent parts and the rules used to combine them. And for the example, the black cat is sleeping. The composition determiner the specifies a particular cat indicating that we are referring to a specific cat within a given context. The next one is black. Sorry. Okay, next ya. The next is black. Black modifies cat, specifying the color of the cat. And cat refers to the type of animal being described. And is a copular verb indicating a state of being. Sleeping is a participle indicating the action or state of the cat. So, the overall meaning of the sentence is derived from the meanings of its constituent parts and how they are combined. In this case, the sentence describes a specific cat that is black and currently sleeping. Okay guys, that's all from my video. Hope you like it, and my apologies if I made mistakes. See you in next video. Thank you for watching.